Hello everyone, and welcome to another reading here at MadWorldTarot. And I didn't say another royal reading for a very good reason. This one's a little bit different, topic that I have been trying to avoid, and I am going to still avoid it directly, but it's an eclipse weekend. It's a new moon in Libra. There's a big eclipse. There is a very, very, very dangerous situation in our world in the Middle East. And I've been nudged to read on it. So I'm going to go with the nudge and do an energy reading, do a Celtic cross, and just have a look and see. So it's not a royal reading. Those of you who are not interested, see you tomorrow. But for those of you who are interested, as I said, this is just an energy check-in. I'm going to do a Celtic cross and just have a very general look at the situation, the energies around the situation, and some advice for us who are watching with absolute horror and disbelief right now, and generally just what's going on and how bad is it going to get. And I am not picking sides in this at all. I'm on the side of people who are suffering, animals, the environment, pain anyone is experiencing. So that's where I'm coming from. And I'm using for this reading a tarot deck that I don't normally use on this channel. It is the Wild Unknown, and it is the pocket version of the Wild Unknown. It comes in a cute little tin, and I haven't used this deck for a while, so I'm a bit rusty. But anyway, this is the one, rusty with it, so we might have to stop and get the cards wrong and look in the little book. I apologize for that. Universe knows these cards, so it doesn't matter if I don't know the cards. But we're going to use them. It's just for today, just one reading, Celtic cross, to see what's going on. If we have to stop and look in the book, so be it. As I say, universe knows this deck much better than I do. And we're just going to trust that universe. If it's got a message for us, then we're going to see what that message is. I know there's a sense of absolute dread and doom. It's a Friday, as I'm doing this, Friday the 13th, and a very, very, very difficult energy that we're all trying to navigate. It's been a very strange year. It's been a very difficult year. I personally have had a bad year, and the people around me have had a worse year. I've been quite blessed, actually. My level of bad has been quite mild bad. Let's sort out the mad world thing, because we are in a mad world. And so that's for me. I'm sure that many of you have had complicated years and disrupted years and quite scary years in some ways as well. And I do believe in the divine. I do believe that we are guided. I do believe we are looked after. I do believe that we live in a benevolent universe, despite the evidence of my eyes. Some days when I really don't want to look at the news, I don't want to know what's going on. Wheel of Fortune, fate, the divine. Couple more shuffles, because as I say, I very seldom use this tarot deck, and especially on this channel. I don't think I've ever used it on this channel. One more, and then we'll do a Celtic cross, and we don't need to make a disclaimer here today, because justice, interesting that justice has come out. One more, shuffle that one back in, it says to me, so we'll shuffle it back in and again. Here we go. I think we're done. See what the Celtic cross gives to us today, and thoughts and prayers with everybody that's caught in the middle of this dreadful conflict. People far and wide caught up in it, because obviously many people have friends and family in that part of the world. So if they aren't directly there, then they certainly know people who are. So it's a very difficult time. And there we go. We've got our Celtic cross out. We have, this is the Nine of Pentacles as the underlying energy. And the Nine of Pentacles is about independence, interestingly, given the situation there. So independence, having enough of material resources being provided for, being able to say, I'm good, I'm okay, I know where I stand, as I say, I'm comfortable and I'm independent, I am free. So that's the underlying energy of this reading. Interesting. So let's see the situation that we are dealing with right now, this eclipse weekend, Friday the 13th, the new moon. And we've got the Chariot in reverse. That is a situation that has come to a standstill. Interesting symbology on this horse. Very interesting symbology, is it not? We've got the crescent moon and we have the star. And that is really what's in conflict right now, given that symbology. And the Chariot is about forward motion, drive, purpose, ambition, being able to harness conflicting energies and keep them going forward. That's what the Chariot traditionally in the Rider-Waite tarot deck, that's what you'd see, someone driving a chariot with a black horse and a white horse or lion or whatever, they're different animals, and the color isn't racial, just to say. It's just indicating opposites, like yin and yang kind of energy. And here we have the Chariot in reverse. We have the opposites that have torn so far apart that this Chariot has now stopped it's basically blocked from moving forward. And there's a lot of pent-up energy in that Chariot when it's stopped like this, when it's in the reverse. Quite an explosive energy. So let's see what the problem is. What is obstructing this Chariot right now? And Fluffy has joined us. We have Judgment. Judgment card, and it's come out in reverse. Judgment is about forgiveness often. It's about a second chance. It's about an awakening, a realization, a moment of enlightenment, of realizing the consequences of your actions and thinking, I'll do better, I will improve, I will learn a lesson, I will upgrade myself. And the card is in the reverse. That means that we're running out of chances with the Judgment card in reverse. It also means a lot of critical decisions being made that may be mistakes. Mistakes have been made, serious mistakes, because it's major arcana. People are being judged for their actions, being judged very critically, very negatively. All eyes are on this situation, and somehow we're all implicated in it. It's one of those archetypal situations that we're all involved in. At some level, we're all being judged. We are judging and we are being judged. And running out of time, running out of chances, making mistakes, deadly mistakes. And so that is what has led to this whole situation grinding to a halt, and all this energy that is building up and building up and building up. So let's look at the root energy of this Celtic cross, the hidden energy, the foundation energy. What's at the root of it all? What maybe we don't see, maybe we're projecting. And we have the Hermit in reverse. And the Hermit is about inner guidance. It's about your own internal wisdom. So we've got two cards that are in the reverse that talk to us about wisdom, guidance, lessons, awareness. And it is in the reverse. So not looking in the right place for answers. Basically, actually needing time out from the situation. The Hermit is often someone who's gone off into the desert, described in that way, to find answers, to meditate, to think, to come back with that torch, to come back with illumination. And a lot of illumination has come from that part of the world over many thousands of years. Many different religions have come into being there, and it's a place in the world like for instance India, you could say. It's a place in the world where a lot of light has come from and shone, or should have, but this light is in the reverse, and this wisdom, this insight is in the reverse. So that's interesting. Wrong guidance, basically, and it's a duplicate energy for me in this reading that is being reinforced. The universe is sending out this message quite emphatically, basically. So what is the focus? What is all the attention on right now? What is the goal of this situation? And we have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. It's in reverse. The Page of Pentacles, universe is really just repeating the message over and over and over. The Page of Pentacles is the student of the tarot. It's a juvenile energy. It's somebody who's learning lessons. It's also for me as a reader, because pages are about communication. It's about, so lessons are not learned, but it's also about negotiations that are not working out because the card is in the reverse. Haven't happened, or not working out, or should be happening. Why aren't they happening? Why aren't people speaking to each other? Why aren't people communicating in a very solid and committed way? Because pentacles are solid, committed energy. So there is a breakdown of communication there. And again, the repeat message here about lessons not being learned. So, past energy. What has been going on in the past? And we have got the Mother of Cups in reverse. That is the Queen of Cups, traditionally. And it's in reverse. And so that is coldness, lack of empathy, lack of understanding, not being nurturing, not being kind, empathetic, sympathetic, loyal, supportive. So there has been a failure to nurture, a failing to care, a failure to help each other and see the best in each other. The Queen of Cups, Mother of Cups, would see the best, would forgive. We've got forgiveness message in this reading that's coming out loud and clear. We've got running out of chances, energy coming out loud and clear, lessons coming out loud and clear in this reading. So that's the past. Where are we heading? And I would say this weekend, very near future, where are we heading? What is coming towards us right now? We have the Father of Pentacles. That is the King of Pentacles. It's a very powerful energy. It's an earth sign man. I don't know the major players in this story, who the earth sign might be, but a very, very, very dominant energy coming through of someone very powerful, very focused, very intent on stabilizing something, because the King of Pentacles is a very stable energy generally. It normally builds rather than destroys, the King of Pentacles. If the King of Pentacles was in reverse, I would say epic destruction, but it's upright. So a very, very, very powerful, I would tend towards male energy that is going to assert itself, claim dominance of the situation, earth sign male. Advice to us from the universe right now. What do we need to know? What should we be doing? What should we be focusing on? That is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about the home, the family. It's the card of weddings and celebrations traditionally. There is, of course, nothing to celebrate right now, but it's telling us to focus on home, to focus on family, on the things that give us stability. Fours are all about foundations and stability, and focus on the things that you can draw comfort from and inspiration from the people who ground you, the people who make you feel stable, the things that make you feel stable. So perhaps even do things like grounding rituals. If you're inclined towards rituals, it's a great weekend to be doing rituals. Very powerful energy, powerful possibilities with this eclipse, this new moon. This Libran energy. Libra is of course about balance and justice. So we're in the season of balance and justice, however out of balance and unjust situations might appear at this point. But it's stay home and embrace what is close to you and celebrate what is close to you, honor what is close to you. That is what it's telling us to do. What pressure are we under as a collective right now? That's a Son of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. And it's to act out of love. Knights are action cards, doing cards. Cups are emotions, love. To show compassion, kindness, to act on that impulse in whatever way. And I should imagine that there are quite urgent humanitarian needs that can be met, that people can give to, contribute to, help out in that way. I don't read the Knight of Cups in that kind of way normally, but I would say if you have an impulse to give, to do something helpful, charitable, or to just send love, to send energy of compassion and healing into the space, and then do that. That is the pressure card, though. It's a test for us. It's a test for us to be able to elevate our emotions and stay calm and to stay focused and to send out positive energy if we can. And so that is what that card signifies for me. How about our hopes and fears right now? Justice. I saw that card pop out and I shuffled it back in and shuffled it and shuffled it. I had an idea it would come out at some stage, and it has come out. It's come out in our hoped for energy. That is what everybody wants. And what was I saying about the Chariot? Normally there's a black animal and a white animal just to show opposites, not to show race. And they've shown up in this card. In this particular depiction of justice. It was very unusual for the Justice card, normally pillars maybe, but here it is with a sword of truth between them, and we're all hoping that the situation resolves, and that it resolves in a just and fair way, a balanced way, that harmony can be restored, that maybe some inequities can be addressed that have led to this conflict, and what is going to be the outcome, because I know many people are concerned that this is going to escalate and spread, and that very likely will in the short term, but this is a longer view of things. What is going to happen ultimately in this situation? We have got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and that's unfortunate. We are at a turning point collectively. It's alarming for me as a reader to see that card in reverse. This isn't going to resolve. We might hope that it's going to resolve, but with a Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it looks like this conflict is going to escalate. It looks like it's going to take time. Wheel of Fortune is 10, so I don't know 10 what the Wheel of Fortune might signify, but some element of 10. might be involved in this. It's going to have twists and turns that are going to be quite chaotic, quite scary, quite shocking. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse has a bit of a tower energy to it, and as I said at the beginning, I'm not picking sides, so I'm not applying it to one particular side in this conflict. I'm looking at this generally and collectively, because we are at some level all complicit in what goes on in this world. It's our energy that is being expressed. It may not be in our part of the world, but I do believe that our energy is expressed in all kinds of ways. I'm not blaming, I'm just saying that we're all here, we're all conscious here on this earth, some more conscious than others, unfortunately. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is going to be quite shocking. Is peace going to break out anytime soon? Let's clarify that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Can we hope for something, for better days? What do you want to tell us with that Wheel of Fortune? Can you clarify it? It's too many cards. Put them back in. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Is it going to worsen and worsen and worsen, or can we hope for some mediation, some peace talks? Oops, another whole deck has collapsed. It's because I'm really jittery as I'm doing this reading. You might hear it in my voice. The energy, it's not nerves, it's energy, it's chi. It's really, really flowing. It's very disruptive energy. It's there we go. We've got cards. We've got quite a few. We have got the 7. Is it the 7? Yeah, it's the 7 in reverse. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's not going to improve anytime soon. We got a 7 in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, which is wasted efforts. Somebody might try with the Ace of Cups. Somebody might try to bring a peace into the situation now, or within a month or so. But it's not going to stick. It's not going to stick anytime soon. So this is going to escalate. This is going to get more shocking, unfortunately. I'm very, very sad to see these cards. I'm not surprised to see them. Ace of Cups in reverse, maybe a failed attempt at peace talks, and 7 of Pentacles, whoever's involved. Might be the EU, just getting that vibe from it, energy from the EU that might step in with those Pentacles, and failed. When cards are in reverse, it can be delayed activation of the energy, so it might fail in the immediate future, but going down in time, it might resolve further on into talks, into things. But there's a reluctance right now because of this pent-up energy in this Chariot card, which is Cancerian energy. If any of these players is a Cancerian, I don't know. I have no idea. I have an idea that Israel is Taurus. Have an idea that would confirm my feelings around this card, which I haven't articulated up until now directly. But yeah, it's going to take a while. Excuse me as I lose my voice. It's going to take a while, and it's going to be hard going. It's going to be hard to watch, and it's going to be appalling to be in. So sending lots of love and prayers and healing out as best I can. And thank you for watching, and we'll see what happens over the weekend.